All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Turnbuckle Studios, The Boar's Nest, and CBRS Entertainment proudly bring to you our Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OMD. I am joined, as always, by the guy playing the PlayStation tonight, Mr. Chris Best. How we doing, my friend?
Oh, I am just ecstatic, especially with some of the announcements that came out of PlayStation today, especially when it comes to the PlayStation Premium tier.
Oh,
So, yeah, we're going to be doing Resident Evil 2 here tonight, but I want to quickly list off the games that we're getting free on the PlayStation Plus here. In the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. So, we're starting off with a big one, and this one is a game that I'm really intrigued with playing, and that's Dead Island 2 is coming. I have been itching to play this game since I first saw the trailer at E3 some years ago.
right.
Another one that it's this next one is one of those games that like I've seen on the PlayStation Store, watched some videos, was a little intrigued by it. Called 2 Point Campus. So it's a simulation management game. It says take your simulation management experience to a class above the 2 Point Campus, the sequel to the multi-million-dollar 2 Point Hospital. So this is a simulation game where you manage a college. This is actually kind of intriguing. Something a little bit different than your usual like city simulation style games, you know?
Right.
And then there's this one. This one caught me. So I've only just discovered this series, but it's called the Dark Pictures Anthology.
Yep.
And The Devil in Me is coming free.
Okay.
And I've seen some videos again of this. I'm very intrigued. I want to try it out.
Yes, those were available quite some time ago on the Xbox. They were not something that I ever really looked into. I have a friend who absolutely loved them.
Yeah, there's a couple of them I think still on the PS Plus over here. And it's again one of those game series where I've looked at it and I'm like, do I see myself playing it? And I'm getting at that point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just pull the trigger and try it out, you know?
Right.
This one, though, this is probably the only game on this list that I haven't heard of. But when I saw the gameplay footage, I found it kind of interesting. It's a game called Grease. So in this game, you are a hopeful young girl lost in her own world, dealing with a painful experience in her life. Her journey through sorrow is manifested in her dress, which grants new abilities to better navigate her fated reality. As the story unfolds, Grease will grow emotionally and see her world in a different way, revealing new paths to explore using her new abilities. So this is intriguing, and I'm going to pull the trigger and give it a shot.
Do it, yeah. I'm actually interested to see this one.
Yeah. This next game though, and I just read now, and I really want to play this game. I've been wanting to play this game for well over 30 years. Return to Monkey Island is coming. I've never played the Monkey Island games they used to be on PC some years ago. We actually had them in our school.
Okay.
I've never gotten around to play with them. They're point and click adventures where you learn about history, you learn about all kinds of different things, that sort of thing. You're a pirate usually who goes to this island, obviously to search for treasures, all that kind of thing. But what disappointed me was that this is only going to be on PS5, so I will not be getting it on the PS4 version of the PS Plus.
Right. It's a game I've honestly never heard of.
Yeah, it was huge in PC gaming in the 90s, and it's one of those games. I saw it in my school's game collection, especially in my class, but I was more about playing number munchers or math tactics. So,
right.
Yeah, I wanted to play math video games in school, or that Cross Country Canada game, or the Oregon Trail.
Oh, come on! I was just gonna say we got to do Oregon Trail. We can't leave Oregon Trail out.
Yeah. Oh, here's the other thing. Before I continue on with this, I didn't know this, but on PS4, there's an Oregon Trail remake.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, I gotta find a way I gotta get it at some point. I gotta put some money aside and get it.
Right now, I'm hoping that it's going to be very, very remastered, if
It
not
is.
a complete remake and actual, good graphics, not those graphics we had in
90.
elementary and high school.
Yeah. Now here's something interesting that based off last week's game, because last week I played Ghostbusters, the video game, the 2009 one. Coming free next week is what I consider to be the spiritual successor to that game. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is coming.
Oh,
This is
interesting.
this is a multiplayer Ghostbuster game. So, like, let's say me, you, and Bubba will say could all go
Right.
in and be Ghostbusters if we wanted to. I don't know if it's going to be cross-platform between PlayStation and Xbox, but that's just
Right.
a theory. There is a single-player option with it though, but you have to, if you do single player, you're going to be playing with AI as the other Ghostbusters. But as soon as I saw this, I'm like, yes, I want to play this too.
Right.
Now, the next game, do you remember when we did the police simulator game some weeks back?
Yes.
Well, the same company has put out a firefighting simulator game that's coming next
Okay.
week. And I've watched videos on this one and I'm intrigued. I'm going to give it a shot again.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it never hurts to try a game.
No, it really doesn't, and that's again why I got Wolfenstein: The New Order today,
Yeah.
because I want to try it out, see if it's worth it.
You know,
Here's another. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I had a number of games that I tried them once, wasn't a fan. I went back and gave them a shot afterwards and absolutely loved them. Games like Clive Barker's Jericho,
Hmm.
the original Army of Two. I hated it first.
Yeah.
Now, like, I love them. The Fear series, First Encounter, Assault, Recon,
Hmm.
fantastic trilogy.
For me, it was the Uncharted games. I hated them at first,
Yeah.
but then I played The Last of Us, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's see what else Naughty Dog had done. I didn't know Naughty Dog made the Uncharted games at
Right.
that time. So I go onto Wikipedia. I'm like Naughty Dog, okay, and I see the Crash Bandicoot games because I know that they were the original makers for that.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I see Uncharted, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna try it. Next thing you know, I'm fucking hooked, and I'm like one of their biggest fans.
Right.
Yep.
You know what?
So
I'm going to give you another major franchise that I didn't like at first.
what's that?
Gears of War.
See, and I want to pull the trigger, and I want to get an Xbox just so I can play Gears of War.
Right.
But there's more games here for the PS5. This one actually, I'm going to add it to my collection anyways because I don't have a PS5, but I can still add PS5 games to my collections. Overpass 2. This is identify the best routes and balance of power, speed, and precision to overcome obstacles at the controls of a UTV, ATV, or rock bouncer, both solo and multiplayer modes. Your talent and choices of technique will make the difference. Put your skills to the test in 5 game modes, which you have to come to grips with demanding. Oh, you have to come to grips with demanding challenges: off-road sprint, off-road circuit. Oh, it's racing. Thank you halfway through the paragraph for explaining to me what this game is.
Right.
But off-road racing, 100% sign me up.
Right. 100%.
Speaking of racing, and this is a game that I really want to try out. And this is a game you may laugh at me for wanting to try this, but Tour de France 2003 is coming.
Okay.
And I want to try it. I'm curious about how a bicycle racing game works on a PS4.
Right. I get that. Like, I know it's been out. I've never tried them either.
Mm-hmm.
I have. It was an indie game that a friend of mine's son got me to try a little bit with him called The Descendants.
Yeah.
And it's cross-country biking, and it was intriguing. It was a little bit different, certainly not something I'm used to,
I think I
but
have
I
that
did
game.
it. I did
I
it, A, to spend time with him,
Mhm.
for one, and give him that friend that he needed.
Right.
And as well, yes, I was trying to impress his mom at the time.
But yeah, this next game though, this is the game that I have been dying to get my hands on. And when it was originally a part of the PS Plus, I didn't have time to play it because I was working on other games.
Right.
But Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands is coming back to
Okay.
PS Plus.
A
And
very, very fun game.
yeah, that's what I've seen, and that's why I'm like, God, I wish I could get my hands on it, but I was just focused on other games, and I'm one of those types that like I can only focus on 2, maybe 3 games at a time. I can't play like 10, 15 games at once, you know?
Right. For me, anything Tom Clancy, I'm good with. Yes, some of his games have been stinkers. I'm not going to sit there and say that. Go without saying that.
Yeah,
But
I'm one of those ones that's on the side that I didn't really care for Splinter Cell, so
see, I enjoyed the first one. It was the second one that didn't do anything for me.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Well,
but
see,
there was one, End War didn't do anything for me.
oh, End War sucked. I played End War. I played a demo of it. It sucked. I'm sorry, but but when it comes to Tom Splinter Cell for me, I felt like because I had just finished playing Metal Gear Solid when I first played it, I felt
Right.
like I was just playing another version of Metal Gear Solid, you know?
Well, when you're going from one stealth game right to another,
Yeah.
you're getting that redundancy.
Yeah. So I had to put
Um,
the game down and I never picked it up. You know what I mean?
and I get where you're coming from, because I'm not big on the stealth aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But I did quite enjoy it, although I again never got very, very far in. Probably only the second or third mission, but
Right.
I actually quite enjoyed it. It was once they got to Splinter Cell 2 and Blacklist, and whichever one was on the DS.
Oh, I had a demo for the one on the DS. Didn't like it. It felt so weird. It
Right?
didn't work. It didn't work on the DS. I'm sorry. It didn't. Because I had a DS and I loved my DS. I miss it actually. Um our next game is the PSVR 2 is getting more love this month. And I'm actually, once again, I'm going to say this. I love that the VR is getting a lot of love again. But the last Clockwinder is coming. And this one, you clone your actions into endlessly repeating loops to build assembly lines and contraptions, harvest resources, grow plants, and restore life in an ancient tree. Oh, this is a survival game, basically. Your mission is to repair the clock tower in Ancient Haven for the galaxy's plants. So you repair this clock, you restore life to the galaxy. That's intriguing. That's a very intriguing twist.
Yes.
Now on to the classics that are coming. And OMD, you already know how giddy I was to find out about this one. Dino Crisis is coming finally. So I don't even need to read the description, but this is about a science lab that gets overtaken by dinosaurs, and your job is to go in and find out why this lab was overtaken by the dinosaurs. Essentially,
Right.
it's Jurassic Park, but a little bit more gorier. And I'm all in on it.
Right.
The other classic, though, is another one that I'm actually interested in checking out. We've got some comments here.
We do. Oh, we
It
got our
is.
boy, Mr. Fozzie McQueen. Who are those guys? What's going on, Ryman?
It is. Well, it's Chris Damage here and
And go
OMD.
Leafs go. What's going on,
Go
brother?
But the last,
sorry, Fozzie, I picked Montreal to win tonight.
yeah. Another game that I didn't get a chance to pull the trigger on when it was released for PS2, but it's coming to PS4, so I'm going to pull the trigger and try it out. Siren is coming. It's another horror game, a Japanese style horror game, so it's going to be very, very dark and creepy and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. I was going to say it's a game I've never heard of.
So the only way I've heard of it was through whatchamacallit there, advertisements in the PlayStation magazine.
Right.
And it was just one of those things where it's like, this game looks intriguing. And then as I saw the ads more and more, I'm like, I've got to play it. And then I just couldn't find it in stores. So, couldn't.
Right.
If I can't buy it, I'm not playing it,
Right.
So we're getting the final game here is kind of an old school space shooter arcade type game. And it's R-Type Dimensions X coming to PS4. I'm not really into space shooters, but I might give it a shot and see what it's all about.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those things like, for me, a game like Dead Space really didn't do anything.
Oh no, this is one of those space shooters where you're the spaceship and you're shooting things. That type of space shooter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite Galaxian, but better. Galaxian was actually a good game. So
yes, it was. But yeah, certainly, definitely not one of my style games.
I might try it out just to see. But let's get into tonight's game here. Let's get into some Resident Evil. Selecting
do it.
Game. Yeah, just
Let's
gonna go
do it.
standard.
We're at the 20-minute mark of the show.
Yeah. I may go over a little bit if you don't mind with this one.
Do it.
Just to give our viewers a little bit of that the gameplay that we should be getting.
Right.
Oh,
believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
That's a bit too loud for my liking.
Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You got to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting. She looked like a corpse, like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you got to stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink to teeth in the
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
Man, the graphics in this game are fucking beautiful.
What do I do? What do I do?
Oh yeah, might want to mute that because Leon's playing music on the radio.
Right. Yeah, so it was Resident Evil 2 that I started playing. This is the one because I do remember all of this.
Yeah, see, I made it to just after they got out of the police station. And I
Okay.
don't remember what I needed to do after that when I first played through.
See, I know if I was to reinstall the game, I'm still in the police station. I've already been down to the basement. I've unlocked Mr. X. So now I'm trying to figure out what I've got to do from there.
Mm.
But then I've also downloaded Resident Evil 3, or I had it downloaded.
I have access to that game too, and I'm thinking about it right now. Not saying it's a spoiler or anything of that nature, but I'm thinking about doing a series on the Resident Evil games for Saturday Night Gaming.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure just yet because I know that the next game that I'm playing is a 45-hour game, so I know I'm going to be a lot of time on that one.
Right.
I'll unmute it once talking begins again.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Leon, for talking. Okay, so all I've got to do is just investigate the store right now. So, what I gather, because I'm comparing this to the original PS1 version. You played the original PS1 one, right?
Oh yeah.
So what I kind of compare this part to is do you remember the part where he goes in and there's that guy pointing the shotgun at him
No.
at the beginning of the game?
No, I don't.
Okay, well in the opening scene, so he goes into it's actually a weapons store Leon actually first visits. And this guy explains to him exactly what's happening. Oh, this guy right here. How do I talk to you? Or, okay, I guess I can just walk right by you. Just gonna keep it muted all the time now because I don't know exactly when they talk. So
Right.
so gory, so beautiful. I love it.
Right.
Capcom, man, you outdone yourself on the graphics in this game. Not gonna lie.
Right. And I mean, Capcom, what a great publisher and game designer.
Agreed. Although there are some games that they do make that I'm not too interested in
Right.
playing. Like, I'm gonna flat out say this, but I'm not really one for. I need to find a key, don't I? What did that say though? I just need to find a key. Okay. So I wonder if oh, maybe that guy that was crying by the freezers there. As you can tell, I don't quite remember. Huh. Maybe it's... Oh, it's hanging right here. I got the key. That messes me up that I have to physically put it in my inventory.
Right.
Oh, you should be dead. Yeah, this is definitely not like in the PS1 Resident Evil 2, where if you shot a zombie in the head, they die right away.
Right. If I remember correctly, there isn't a whole lot in this room. But
No, there's you know, I'm gonna go back and check that desk out because again, I've said this before, but when you're playing Resident Evil games or any kind of horror game, look everywhere for the
oh yeah,
items you're gonna need.
absolutely.
Every room you go into, scour every corner of that room, look at every shelf, look in every locker, like these lockers if they had a prompt, you know.
Yep.
The aim system on this game, not bad. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I'm scared. Gotta get out of here. Oh, geez.
See, there was supposed to be a shotgun in the back room.
I didn't find the shotgun. Cause it's a thriller. But yeah. Did you ever see the Resident Evil animated movies at all? Like the ones that were CG animated?
Yes,
I actually enjoyed those ones better than the live action movies.
because both were included with Resident Evil 6.
Oh, were they?
They were.
I didn't know that. And
But there's more than
we've got my sister, Brianna. Hey, how's it going, Bri? Checking out the game. She said she thought we were playing Silent Hill at first.
oh, nice. Well, welcome, Brianna. Nice to see you. I am OMD. I'm sure you've heard all about me.
I think you might have met her once before at camp when she was like way younger though.
Right.
I was literally thinking she was literally thinking of the animated ones. The one at the airport is the one which is one of my favorites. I can't remember which one that is
Yeah.
though.
I think there's 4 or 5 different animated. There were 2 included with Resident Evil 6.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, have you watched the Resident Evil Racoon City movie with Stephen Amell?
No, but I want to because of the fact that it was filmed in Sudbury.
And Munich.
Yeah.
It was really well done. You've got Stephen Amell. You've got Neil McDonough.
Not J.D. McDonough. Neil McDonough.
One of the greatest acting villains of all time in Neil McDonough.
Nice.
And yes, a very, very well done movie. I actually was reading a review last night, and it was saying, don't watch the first 6 Resident Evil movies because they stray away from this type of concept as opposed to that one, which is very much more towards the original concept of Resident Evil.
Right.
I've watched it a few times. Yes, I've stayed awake for it for more than once.
Nice.
And I've quite enjoyed it.
I've got to actually. Oh, it's that trucker from before. I might have to replay that scene for the new Saturday Night Gaming opener I'm working on,
Right.
or even that explosion. Actually, no, that explosion. Actually,
That one, yeah. Yep.
so at this point, Leon has no idea that Claire actually. Oh, okay. I'm wrong.
Yes, yes,
She actually says I'm all right there. I was gonna say I thought Leon didn't have any clue where Claire went, so. Oh, I still don't have bullets. No, run. Run this way. No, no, no. Or get bitten and die. Nope. Fight. At least you don't turn into a zombie the moment you get bitten in this game.
No. So just to let you know, we're just under 10 minutes to go in the second period still. It is still 1-0 Montreal, and they have 20 seconds left in a 2-man power play.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tune into the game after our show here and check it out. Yeah, that's the other thing too in this remake, because I remember it takes a little while before you actually get to the police station in the original one.
Right.
But in this one, it's like what, 5 minutes? You're there essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do I get past these guys? Run past them. Oh.
So the first penalty is over. 17 seconds to go remaining in the power play now for Montreal.
Oh, I thought when you said first penalty, I'm like, that cannot be the first penalty in the actual game.
It was a 2-man advantage.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean like the first penalty that started off the power play.
Oh, no. It's been like, I think there's like, both teams are 0 for 3, 0 for 4 already. And the shots are 20-18 for Toronto.
So I remember that part. You have to open up that.
Yep.
And then there's the first aid spray. I need that for sure. And then I believe this desk has a bunch of things for me. Like handgun ammo.
Yes, it does. It's also got a save point.
And then the laptop and item storage.
Yep.
Access that laptop first. I think the laptop gives me a map, doesn't it? Or something like that.
It allows like camera views, I believe.
Yeah.
No, there's another police officer that's dying that you'll come across later, and he'll have your map.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. And then he says East Hallway, shows you on the map, which is that the side that I unlocked there just now? I can't remember. But I'm going to hit up the safe point.
Yeah. I thought you
I'm
had to go upstairs and do some stuff up there first before you could even unlock that. I can't remember.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna double check everything around this room to make sure. I'm overwriting my last save because I don't think I'm gonna go back and finish it. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look around first. Yeah, there's a puzzle here.
Yep. The first of 3.
Yeah, and I know that if there's a puzzle, there's got to be a clue nearby. Especially when it comes to Resident Evil, I know that they leave clues for the puzzles that you're supposed to solve. Spade key for that one. I definitely remember the keys that you need. Oh, more ammo. I'll take that. Could always use more ammo. See, that's what I mean by when you play these games, explore every corner, because you never know what you're going to find. Okay, here we go. Another room. And of course, I found green herb. Oh, geez. Oh, I found a safe. I can't remember, but does Leon always run with his gun out and up like this throughout the game?
That he does.
Okay. Gonna have to get
Unless
used to that.
unless you've got the shotgun.
Okay, so another spade key. I found a combination safe. So I've got to find the combination for that safe at some point. There's nothing else for me to grab in this room. So out of all the Resident Evils you've played, which one is your most favorite?
For me, it's got to be 6.
Okay, so I need a cutter for that because that's taped up.
Yeah, for me, it has to be 6. Because you get the 3 different campaigns, and then after you complete them all, and I mean, they're not... they're mid-range campaigns. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that, you're playing 30 to 45 hours on a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to get a good, I'm going to say 15 maybe to a campaign, and then you can unlock a 4th.
Okay, that's intriguing to me even more so. I might actually... What is this? Oh, I need a fuse for that. That seems even more intriguing to me. Okay, that door is locked from the other side. This literally has me like, like I'm being cautious here. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I know there's a notebook that you need to find that's going to give you the clue, and I believe it's again the first police officer that you're going to come across.
Like this dead guy here? Oh, he's got bullets. Never mind. I'll take the bullets.
No, it's the same one that is dying slowly in the lobby, and he'll do stuff for you, and then he's got a notebook for you that's gonna have.
Yeah, I know which cop you're talking about. I remember him very well. He in the original one, you don't take that cop to the lobby. I remember you you leave him be, but then sometime later in the game you find out he turns into a zombie.
Yeah. See, in this one, he's waiting, like laying there in the lobby for you. Like you don't bring him to it.
This is the other thing about you know how I was talking earlier about how search everywhere when you're playing these games. Search bathrooms in horror games. I don't know what it is about horror games and bathrooms, but search the bathrooms. You're gonna find most of the time in them, you're gonna find first aid or something that's gonna help improve your skills.
Yep.
It's so weird that almost all horror games do that, but it is what it is, you know?
Yep.
I'm a little bit turned around. Okay, I'm not turned around. I thought I was.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, you can be turned around as long as you're not turned on.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta find something for that chain. Or is this the guy that was screaming now?
I think this is the guy here.
Oh, yeah, I remember this part. Oh, so gross yet so cool.
Right. Right. There's the notebook you need.
There. Oh yeah, explaining the way to get out of the police station.
Yep.
And the puzzles as well. The puzzles and the way out. Okay. So now with that notebook, I need to go back to the lobby to. Oh,
Yes.
hi. How are you? I haven't used my first aid spray yet. But I think I might want to. Yeah, I'm going to. I need a first aid spray for sure.
Yep.
Or
Good
maybe
idea.
wait. Or should I use the green herb? I think the green herb would be better. Yeah, green herb. Because first aid spray, right? It helps you cure you completely, whereas the green herb doesn't, eh?
I think they both do. And I mean, as you remember from the originals,
Yeah.
you know, you can mix your herbs.
Yeah.
Up to 3 at a time.
Oh, and I always did that. I always mixed the blue, the red, and the green together. So why won't you die? Are you dead now? Yeah, you're dead. Now I'm going to use the first aid spray because I didn't. Hey, look, I found my map.
There you go.
Okay, so there's the statue. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm out of bullets. I gotta run. I keep forgetting this is a game where you cannot, and I repeat, cannot waste your bullets.
No, you can't.
So if you're trying to shoot a zombie and you miss him, that's on you.
Yep.
Oh, this is that cop you were talking about. Oh,
It is.
awesome. Okay, what did he hand me there?
I believe he gives you a radio to keep in contact.
Oh, he gave me a knife.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna need that knife to probably gonna need that knife to cut this shit open. But that puzzle that's up here, I might want to get that solved first. Oh. The shield one, okay. So we're at the shield. What's going on in the hockey game there?
15 seconds to go in the second. Toronto is out shooting Montreal 30-20, and it's still 1-0 for Montreal. But I will say this is that despite the 10-shot differential, neither team is outplaying the other.
Like it's a pretty evenly matched game.
It is.
I'm confused at this puzzle.
Okay, which statue is it?
The one with the shield, the lion.
Okay, so open your book again.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the horse.
So you need the lion's head first.
Yeah. So that one there, going to back out again and look. Officer's notebook. Oh, and then the rose, and then like the eagle looking thing. So the eagle looking thing, I'm going to go over here, right here. And then I called it the rose, but it was really like a branch of some sort. There we go. Lion medallion. Now, I think you apply that down here, right? At the statue.
You do.
Okay. So before he tells the rest of the story, I want to heal him up so that for the next section, because I've already opened the next section, which is over this way.
Yes, it is.
Green herb. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep laughing every time I pick up green herb. And you know why. So
Yep, I do.
Because I actually went and picked up green herb today too. So again, I remember this hall very well from the original. All right, dead cop, do you have anything on you that I need? Oh, that's so creepy. It's so good. See, even I knew that body was there, and it made me jump a little bit when it fell.
Right?
Club key. Okay, for that, I'm probably going to need to find a board of some kind, eh?
Yep.
I just let that one go. All right, time to take a gander around what to find in this room. Record of events. This is just filler kind of stuff, right?
It is. But it's all stuff that's important.
Yeah, and there's the full map for the PlayStation, for the police station. There we go. Now I can see every room. This is one of the things that I'm liking, because I don't remember if this was in the original Resident Evil 2, but it tells you which rooms you've already been to and where the clues are for certain things, so you don't forget, Actually, as I was saying that, I remembered there wasn't a map for the original Resident Evil 2. There was, but it wasn't the greatest. We still want bullets on him. Gunpowder. Now that's for making bullets, right?
It is.
Yeah. Because there's the information there. Gives you the recipe for everything you're going to need. And then explains to you like the different effects that the bullets would have. Okay, we got another safe here. I'd like to click you. There we go. Operation report. Okay, that one didn't have very much information. And we got my sister. We got Bree coming in and saying, remember when all the kids would squeeze into the shed at camp and watch us play Resident Evil? Everybody would be screaming at the jump scares. That one in the library, and that's the story that I'm going to tell you, OMD, because you will get a kick out of this one. So it was me, Tim, and James Boynton. Of course, you remember James, right?
Yeah.
So the three of us were sitting there. We were playing the game, and it was James's turn, and he was going through the library part in the original Resident Evil 2. And there was a part there was a part in the game where the crows fly through the window when you don't expect it. When that happened, Tim and I knew it was coming. James didn't. James was like right leaned into the TV, just playing away. And when the crows came flying through, he let out the loudest yelp and scream ever. My grandma, who was sitting in the trailer, comes out. She's like, "What's going on out there? You boys all right?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're just playing a game." And James got terrified.
Yep.
It was hilarious, man.
There is a code, I believe, for that safe somewhere in the office.
In the office that the safe is in?
Yep. Or somewhere in this room.
Oh, there's a code here too.
That's, yeah. Because it's your desk.
Yeah. Well, I woke this guy up. And I'm out of ammo. There's got to be ammo around here somewhere.
Use your knife.
I can't remember how to switch. Oh, L1. Oh, okay. So L1 just No. You're not allowed to do that. Come on. Where'd my knife go? Did I lose it? Oh, the other one's up too. Crap. Okay, I'm just going to get out of this room for now and come back to it later. Oh, I can't go out that way.
No, you cannot.
Ah, this room. I remember this room. There, Shoot, one of them followed me in here. There's the shotgun here, by the way.
Yep.
But I need a key card of some kind to get it.
Yeah, and in order to get that key card, you got to be able to find the two
I gotta
missing
find which.
keys for that
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah. For this computer here? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so I've got to find the 2 and the 3. Okay, so that note tells me that I need to find the spare keys, but it doesn't tell me who has them or where they are.
No.
But there is something here that I could use.
Yep. And something right there in the corner, too.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I can do a mix right now. Okay, I'm just going to use my spray right now because I know I can get more spray later. Yeah, there's the board that I need.
Yep.
But I'm going to go upstairs. There's a door right there. I'm going to go check that door out, actually. Oh, the dark room. I remember this room.
Yeah.
So this part here, yeah, this explains the mixing, which I already did before finding the tutorial on that. Is there stuff in? Okay. I remember in the original Resident Evil 2 that there was when you come across the first one for these, you actually find some things in there. Ooh, red herb, which doesn't look red to me. It looks purple. Or I mean pink. Okay, I do remember in this one you have to go and find some pictures to develop.
Yep.
Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. Okay, so I've got more than one gunpowder and some handgun ammo, so I can make some ammo right now, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Good idea.
Oh, I didn't realize it made that much. Oh, gave me 12 ammo. Mix it with the other ammo that I found and reload because I can probably safely go back to that other room if I wanted to.
Yep.
Which I think I'm going to, if I can find it. Was it this room I came out of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember where the extra set of keys were? Oh, okay. So that's what happened to my knife. When I stabbed him, I left him in it. I left the knife in him. Okay, I don't like that I'm running low on ammo and they're not dying.
The two missing keys for the weapons cache are in two separate places.
Yeah.
And they're both in safes, if I remember correctly.
So I wonder if they're in those safes that I found already then.
They might. I think the one is in like the West office safe, yes, but I can't.
Oh. There you go. Now you're dead. Yeah, once again, I'm out of bullets here.
Right?
Ah. Okay, I think it is time that I get out of here and maybe go investigate the upstairs, you know?
And our friend Parrish coming in saying, "So you're shooting blanks, huh?"
I am
Yep.
shooting blanks right now.
That's what happens at our age.
Hey, look, more bullets. But I'm not going to go back to that room yet because I'm almost dead. I need to find health more than anything. Hey, look, a bathroom. Maybe there's health in here because, as I was saying, I need to find a wheel to get through that part. Shotgun shells for the shotgun I don't have yet.
Right?
Portable safe. What does this do? I can't remember.
That's going to have one of the keys.
Oh, okay.
But what you have to do is literally go through it and line it up and try and match the dots. So the round part's going to blink, and then you have to try and line up the right one with the bottom piece. But if once you miss one in the sequence, you have to start it all over.
So is this what I need to bring to the shotgun area?
Yeah, because that's what you're going to have. That's going to have your missing key in it.
Okay.
One of them.
Oh. Oh, there's the red herb. Can't carry it. I need to I know at some point there's a thing you can grab that expands your
Yeah, you'll find 2 or 3 of them in the police station.
Yeah, that expands your inventory there.
By 8 slots at a time.
Which is nice, actually. Got no choice but to run. Okay, that room is right here. No, what I meant is I can use the portable safe on this thing, right?
No.
Okay.
No, the portable safe has the keys has one key for the computer up at the front.
At the in the lobby?
No, in that room,
Oh, okay.
that computer.
Okay, so how I can't remember how I get it out.
What you'll have to do is, when you go to open the safe, you have to time it while it's when the round area flashes. You then have to click whichever button it is going to be, and you have to get the sequence right.
Oh, okay, I see. Yep. Okay, so it's remembering the sequences.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. I see where this is going to take some time. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that one because, well, we're a little bit over our time, so I think we should say our goodbyes there.
All right. I think that is a fantastic idea, Mr. Best.
Yeah, so why don't you let everybody know where people can find you?
I will do just that. If the people want to find me, they can find me on my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMDshow.
All right, guys, and if you want to follow me at all my socials, you can look for me at Linktree as well, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. OMD, on that note, since we're saying our goodbyes, what are those famous words that we like to go out on?
In the immortal words of Carl Carafel, ladies and gentlemen, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios, the Boar's Nest, and CBRS Entertainment, good night, good luck, we out.